to thank Poppy Hill Designs for giving me the idea, though, and it really is a good idea. I have just simply put my spin on her dimensions and her cut. And that's Poppy Hill Designs. I think you'll find a lot of wonderful things over there, so you might want to check out the website on this video. First thing I've done is I have taken and I've cut my cardstock, my backing, at 7.5 by 3.25. I've cut an additional square from that same cardstock at 3 inches square, and then a backing or a matting at 3 1/8, so it goes progressively smaller. I'm going to set these aside, especially the backing, for now. And the next trick is to actually folding this piece of cardstock so that it forms your post-it holder. Okay, I've placed my longer rectangle on my Martha Stewart scoring board, and I'm going to be scoring at 3 positions using the inch marks as well as the 1/8 of an inch as well as the 1/4 inch. So familiarize yourself first with the markings on your scoreboard. The first mark I'm going to create is at 3 3/8. There's 3. The 1/8 marks are the smaller marks, and I will score along the 3rd one away from the 3. On this board it's green. The next mark I'm going to be making is at 3 3/4, and that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 6th mark away from the 3. And finally, I'm going to be scoring at 4 1/8. That would be the first mark, the little mark, on this board, again green, after the 4. And that gives me my little folding venue. Now I'm going to take and I'm going to fold my card in half, and I'm going to place it back on my score pal. Now all I'm going to do is use my score marks in order to create a cutting mark, and I'm going to mark 3/4 of an inch from the edge right here, and again 3/4 of an inch from the opposite edge. And now I'm going to take my scissors, and on those marks, and let me show you again, I have folded it in half, and there's one of my 2 markings. I'm going to take and just clip up to but not through the fold marks. I'm going to open this up. I'm going to fold the tabs to the inside, and there we go. The larger to the outside. What this does, this creates a little slide that you can put a miniature pen in, and it actually works pretty well. I'll show you the finished product very shortly. Now I'm going to decorate the front of my post-it note holder. And now for the front. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the smallest of the squares, the one that's 3 inches, and I'm going to emboss it. I'm going to be using my Cuddlebuck folder with the snowflakes on it. And I'm not sure if you remember seeing the front, or if you could even see it, of the DCW stack, but this is white core cardstock, and I have a very good reason for wanting to use that. You'll see it in just a few minutes after I emboss it. So I'm going to take and place the blue cardstock into my Cuddlebuck folder, and I'm going to place it between the B plates and run it through my Cuddlebuck. Sorry about that, I had to pause the camera. Okay, it's embossed. I'm going to remove it from the folder, and you can see that it's really pretty. There's some little areas of white that just kind of shine through. I'm going to take a little sanding cloth, a little, if I can find it in my drawer. I'm going to sand down some of the paper, and a little bit more of the white should come through. There it is. No. Okie doke. There you go. looks a lot better. Do a little bit more. If you can kind of bend the paper too. Just sand down some of the edges rather than ink them. Distress them just a little bit. I think that looks really sharp. Now I'm going to take it, adhere it to my white cardstock, and I'll show you the finished product in just a second. See you soon. Bye.